I know exactly that you're addicted to milk. Like a little baby, you're still clinging to the teat. The cow teat, that is. As promised, here's part two of the milk lie. But let's get serious for a moment. Test yourself honestly. Could you remove milk and cheese from your life completely? How hard would it be for you? If you start to tear up like a little boy, still mentally attached to his mother's breast, or if you feel triggered just by the idea, well, congratulations, you're addicted to milk. But don't worry, I'm not judging you. I've been there myself. But first, follow more. Like everyone else in this system and society, I had my own journey with milk. It wasn't exactly a positive one. As a baby, I only got my mother's milk for 3 months. Pretty weak start. And from month 4 until the age of around 31, I consumed milk and dairy products regularly. Only after I quit milk in my early 30s did I start to feel the burden lift. That's when I realized I had to face and process my milk addiction and also let go of the subconscious childhood conditioning that came with it. Honestly, giving up milk and cheese wasn't that hard for me. I know many people say it's super difficult, but for me, easy. I didn't miss it and I definitely didn't regret it, especially because my health improved. For example, I used to have terrible back acne. Once I kicked milk out of my life, gone. Of course, it wasn't just milk. I made other changes too, but I'm definitely convinced quitting conventional milk played a major role. Enough of the talk, let's get into the real question. Can milk actually be healthy for humans? And the answer is simple. It depends. So not so simple after all. Like almost everything in life. This topic is not black and white. So what's the deal? Yes, milk can be healthy, but as I explained in my last video, it can also be destructive, especially in the form of conventional, industrial milk. It's all about quality. Only high quality milk has the potential to support health. Want to know what defines real food quality? I made a full video on that. Go watch it, but after this one. To keep it short, when it comes to animal-based foods, organic is an absolute must. Ideally, it comes from small farms or at least from a high quality organic market, not from huge supermarket chains. And it should be as unprocessed as possible. Pasteurized, ultra heat treated milk, that's nonsense. In fact, it's disrespectful to such a sacred food, something a mother produces out of love and intense effort for her child. That alone is reason enough, at least for me, never to consume heated milk again. The only exception may be raw goat's milk in the highest possible quality and only as a short-term protocol. I actually did that while living on the Canarian Islands for 8 months last year. And yes, it felt good. If you're curious about my experience with ultra high quality raw goat's milk, let me know in the comments. So when is milk healthy? Only when the cows are fed the best, cleanest food, ideally mostly grass, when they get plenty of sun, live the low stress, are treated well, and are not kept permanently pregnant just to keep pumping out milk. Ideally, the calf is not separated from the mother, which has a massive impact on the milk's energy and quality. Also, no freakishly swollen udders. And. For more on that, check my last video. Anyway, what are the benefits of this kind of optimal milk? High quality raw milk, such as Demeter certified, has a uniquely powerful composition. It combines outstanding nutrient density with intact biological activity. This means the enzymes, immune factors, and heat-sensitive vital substances remain in their natural functional state. It also contains a diverse range of natural microbes that are only present in raw milk. Untreated milk, it's free from chemical residues, additives, and structural damage caused by industrial processing. Scientific studies show that this kind of milk can strengthen the immune system, regulate inflammation, support a healthy gut microbiome, and provide highly bioavailable micronutrients like calcium, vitamin K2, B vitamins, omega-3 fatty acids. There's also evidence suggesting it can reduce the risk of allergies, asthma, and inflammatory diseases, especially when consumed early in life. And that's just what science has uncovered so far. There's still much more to learn. High quality milk can absolutely be a great source of nutrients because it's nutrient dense. But does that mean it's essential? No. Can it be replaced? Of course. Do you have to replace it? Not necessarily. You just need to know which foods to eat to meet your nutritional needs. And yes, that's totally possible on a vegan diet too. But if you don't want to or can't kick the milk addiction, listen up. Fermented dairy products are far superior. Raw milk, cheese, raw milk kefir, butter made from raw cream, they are in a different league. But again, quality is everything. Conventional? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Don't even bother. But raw fermented dairy in top tier quality gives you all the benefits of milk and more. So what can they do that milk can't? Fermented dairy made from high quality raw milk offers a much stronger probiotic effect. These foods are loaded with diverse active lactic acid bacteria that support gut balance and also help modulate the immune system. Many people with lactose intolerance tolerate fermented raw dairy way better since most of the lactose is broken down during fermentation. Despite not being pasteurized or preserved, these products often have a long shelf life thanks to microbial stability and the natural protective compounds produced by the fermentation process. Fermentation also enhances the bioavailability of key nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin K2, and biogenic amines, all of which are often reduced or inactive in processed milk. An even more important aspect, these products contain bacterial metabolites like short-chain fatty acids and transforming growth factor beta, which can naturally reduce inflammation and support immune balance. Fermentation can even create entirely new bioactive nutrients that don't exist in fresh milk. And let's not forget the elevated levels of fat-soluble vitamins, especially vitamin E, D, K, and A, which are often found in higher concentrations in fermented raw dairy. To sum it up, if you're going to consume milk, make it extremely high quality, never conventional milk, period. But milk is not a necessity. Fermented dairy products are far better. And honestly, you can easily cut out milk and dairy altogether if you want to. It's not that hard to replace them. If you want to do it completely plant-based, it's a bit more effort, but still possible. And remember, many nutrients that plants don't directly provide, like specific amino acids, can still be synthesized by the body if you give it the right building blocks. That is, if you want a guide to the best vegan alternatives, let me know in the comments. 7 years vegan experience plus dozens of clients. I've got you covered. Once again, I've shown you how to live properly. No problem. You're welcome. And now, follow for more.